Good day traders, David here from Daily Forecast. It is Thursday the 26th of January and we're here to do another update. We'll be doing it for Brent, for Crude, for Bitcoin and for Euro. Right in front of us now we've got the Euro daily chart, and as you can see, yesterday we mentioned that the Euro daily chart has got a bearish engulfing candle over here. Okay, let me back up first. We're in a bearish AB swing. There's our A high, there's our B low. Price came to the 786, fell down to the area that we call the B failure 786, which sort of gave us heads up that we were heading up to the A high over coming sessions. At this level here, we said that price could retrace a little. Okay, because of that bearish candlestick, we were looking at a bit of a retracement before we rally on up to 89.34, I think it was. Then you can see yesterday we got another bearish engulfing candle. Yesterday we were saying maybe we get a test of that candle followed by a little fall. You can see we pretty much just got a doji candle. There wasn't much trading activity yesterday. So let's see if we still get a bit of a test, okay, before we actually fall down in deeper into the AB swing. Okay. Sorry, not deeper into the AB swing, deeper towards the B low. Okay, we are already deep into this AB swing right here at the A high. Typically when we get a reversal at the A high, we're looking for price to head down to the B low. So let's see what happens. Do we get a bit of a test today and a fall, or does price just carry on falling down? The 4-hour chart, we've got the same swing, so exactly the same analysis like we looked at on the daily chart. There's our B failure 786, probably just a bit clearer to see on the 4-hour chart, and you can see our price rallied all the way up. There's the bearish candlestick on the daily chart. Yesterday we said we're looking for a bit of a test, a pullback before we fall down. Let's see if we still get a bit of a pullback. Let's see if we do find resistance up here somewhere. If we do find resistance up here, we step down to the 5-minute chart, and then we'll look for an entry to go short. Okay, if we don't find anything and price carries on rallying up, then we take out the A high, and that would then constitute the start of a reversal. We're not there yet, we're just looking at scenarios. Down to the 1-hour chart, there's our current A low, there's our current B high. Yesterday we were saying that we had a 618 bounce, and we were saying, are we going to get it on this time frame in isolation now? Are we going to get a test of this 618 followed by a rally? And the rally, we'd look for resistance at the B failure 786 up here. You can see yesterday was a lot of sideways chop. Okay, price came down, tested it, bounced a little, went to a lower low, bounced again, tested that, bounced again, and this is where we are now. If I were to draw my fibs in for my B failure 786, I'm looking up at 89.30 for B failure 786 area. Okay, so at 88.30 guys. At 88.30 I am expecting price to sort of find a bit of resistance, but let's see if we do. Let's see if this is a test of this little climb over here, and if we do rally on up. There were entries yesterday on the 5-minute chart based on the fact that we are looking for a test over here. I'll go down to the 5-minute chart and show you guys what happened there yesterday. So yesterday, let me take out these lines here. So yesterday, let me remove that or so. So initially, here was the initial fall. Price rallied up and bounced. You can see those bullish candlestick formations. There's one, there's two. So there was initial entries up here, okay, at 86.11, okay, and then you can see price came down to 85.40, okay, and then we got another bounce, a rally, another bounce, okay, and this is where we are at right now. For those of you that put your stops slightly under this area over here, you were stopped out. It was about 50 pips around there, and then there was another entry over here, okay, so the other entry is right here. Typically there's the entry. Okay, so let's see if price does rally on up today. Okay, I'm on the 1-hour chart looking for a bounce up to the BF786. Okay, and then if we do get something bearish, then we'll look for a short. If price carries on falling down, the next support level is at 84.88. At that point, we will then look for something bullish on the 5-minute chart, a bounce, and then another test of that bounce, followed by a bullish candlestick formation. If price carries on all the way down and takes out 83.74, then we've got the start of a head and shoulders pattern on this time frame. Okay, those are the scenarios for today. Okay, either price rallies and we find resistance up at the B failure 786. Of course, if price rallies and takes out 89.08, then this becomes the new A low. Then we've got continuation of the trend. Okay, so that's our scenario there. The 4-hour chart on crude. Let me back this up a little. There's our A high and there's our B low on crude. You can see again 8.6 we came to, then price fell down to the B failure 786 and we found resistance and resistance. This B failure 786 support tells us that the A high is going to get taken out over coming days. You can see we came just shy of that A high. I think it was about 60 pips we said in the previous videos, and we have fallen back since. Again, I would look for a bit of a test of that and a continuation of the fall further down towards the B. Overcoming sessions, of course. It's a 4-hour time frame, so it doesn't occur overnight. Here's the 1-hour chart, and on the 1-hour chart, there's our A low and there's our B high. We are in a bullish AB swing here. Here you can see we've got a 382 bounce, okay, and then price rallied up to the B high, giving us B failure, and that hints to us that we're going to be heading down to 77.54 over coming sessions. It's not a specific trade that I would be taking because of the prior 382 bounce. If it was a prior 618 bounce or prior 786 bounce, I would be interested. But according to my set of rules, I don't trade a 382. I don't trade a B failure 786 with a prior 382 bounce. Okay, but I would be looking for price to retrace a little and then fall down to 77.50 over coming sessions. So no entries there as such, based on the rules that we trade. Euro, we are in an uptrend, making higher highs and higher lows still. There's our most recent A low. There's our most recent B high. We've actually got a B high. Yesterday's trading activity did not take out the previous 2 days B high. So we've got a B high in place. Let me just double check that, guys. This is 926 and this is 923. Just missed it. Okay, so for all intents, that's a B. I can draw my fibs from that low to that high. It's a very small swing, and you can see that if price does pull back, this is merely just for information purposes on where we are at. On a daily chart, you cannot trade a small swing like this. By the time you get a candlestick formation, the actual trade is over. Okay, so if we do get a candlestick formation down at the 618 as an example, that's 826. By the time that candlestick formed, because the morning star will take 3 days minimum, a bullish engulfing candle takes 2 days minimum, if not 2 days minimum, then price would have already rallied at that point. But anyway, it is what it is. This is our swing. If price takes out the last low here at 765, then we're starting a small inverse here, then not inverse, a small reversal pattern, the head and shoulders reversal pattern. If price carries on rallying up and takes out this high today, then we just wait for a new B to form. We will still maintain this as the A low. The 4-hour chart, we've also got a 5-0 bounce on the 4-hour chart. Okay, let's see. There's a bearish engulfing candle. Let's see if that bearish engulfing candle does hold. If it does hold, we're looking for 827, price to fall down to 827 as the next level of support, because we've got a BF786 here with a prior 5-0 bounce. So I'm looking for price to go down to the 618. If price carries on falling and takes out 765, then we've got the start of a reversal on this time frame. If price rallies on up and breaks 926, then this low here becomes our new A low. Okay, so the areas of support that we're looking for here is 827 and then 800. Obviously that's the 786, and if we do bounce or we do fall down to those level and we bounce off the 618 or the 786 today, you can go down and look for something bullish on the smaller time frames and see if you do get something bullish on the smaller time frames. The 1-hour chart, There's our A low still, and there's our B high. And here you can see we only came to the 5-0. Here as well, we didn't quite hit the actual 618. And here we're in that region of B failure 786. Now, is price going to fall back? And if price does fall back, we're looking for 827. Okay. If price rallies on up, then on this time frame, this will become our new A low. Okay. If price breaks 927 on a sustained basis, then this becomes our new A low. And then let's do Bitcoin. Bitcoin on the daily chart. Okay, we've had some activity yesterday. So you can see we've mentioned, if you look at the previous videos, that we've got the start of a reversal on this time frame. Price took out this A high. Okay, at this level over here, price took out the A high, starting an inverse head and shoulders. There's our left shoulder. Here's our head. We are still waiting for the right shoulder. We had a B that we had, we'll move this out of the way. We had a B that we had there prior, but you can see price went and gave us a new high. So I'm going to put a question mark in there and wait for a new B to form. Okay, because we now have, you can see that this high of yesterday's trading activity is clearly higher than that one there. Yesterday we said we've got a bearish engulfing candle. Are we going to get a test of that bearish engulfing candle? We did not. Price rallied on up. Okay, so we have to wait for another B high to form. The same thing happened here. We got a nice evening star. We said, are we getting a test? Price rallied on through. So we need a B to form. Once we have a B that's formed, we can draw fibs. Then we can look for a pullback down to a fib area, after which we will look for a rally up to higher levels. We've definitely got the start of a reversal on Bitcoin, but we could look for a retracement down before we rally on up. Okay. So guys, that's the analysis for today. Like I said, on Brent oil, we are looking for price to rally up to the BF 786. If price falls, look for support down at the 786 or the 86. Crude oil, nothing on crude oil because of this previous 382 bounce. On the 4-hour chart, if we do get a test on the 4-hour chart and price finds resistance at this level again, then yes, you can step down to the 5-minute chart and look for something bearish. So crude oil and Brent oil actually do have potential trades for the day. Euro hasn't got any. Oh, Euro has got. Sorry guys, if we get the bearish candlestick formation here, sorry, I lie. There's no trade based on what we do on the Euro. Okay, they both got, the 4 hours got a 5-hour bounce and the 1 hour's got a 5-hour bounce. So there's no trade on Euro. Okay, for the day. Guys, subscribe to the channel, hit the bell notification so that you're alerted when I post these trades. And let's see how we go for the rest of the trading day. All the best. Cheers. Bye.